Hey guys, tonight I'm going to do something just slightly different. I am going to do a guided meditation, and what we're going to do, it's called the low road versus high road to success, okay? Is I need you to find a quiet space and where you can not be disturbed, put your phone on D&D and just, or silence, so that you can fully integrate this session, because this is something that really made me put one foot in front of the other when I first heard it, and I've been going and going and going ever since. Okay, so we're going to talk for a moment though about procrastination. Okay, so there's two reasons why we procrastinate and we lose motivation, right? And we're either not in enough pain to fix the situation, or we're not experiencing enough pleasure to get us excited to take the action that is required to do whatever it is that needs to be done. Okay, so as an example, you give yourself reasons. I'm too tired, I don't feel like it, a long week, I don't have the time, I don't know how to do it, whatever the case. Okay, you're afraid you're going to fail on the down low, and all of these other reasons why you can't achieve the goal. So let's say somebody said, if you don't get this project done at the end of this week, you're going to die. What's going to happen? You are going to absolutely get your poop in a group, and you're going to get it together, and you're going to get the project done immediately, because that fear of death is going to supersede those excuses every single time. And then the second reason would be, if someone came to you and they said, I'm going to give you $100,000 if you can get this project done by Friday. Guess what? You're probably going to have that done by Wednesday, because the reward is great. So you're going to put your time and your effort and energy into this and overcome each and every one of those beliefs that you can't do it, and get it done. Okay, so when there's no pain or pleasure, people just tend to procrastinate. Okay, and what we're going to do is a meditation to look at both of these scenarios. So yeah, that is what we're about to do. So what I'm going to do here is, I want you to think for just a moment. Okay, this is the big picture. What have you been putting off? Okay, what is it that you have been putting off? What have you missed out on in the past because of it? And what are you unhappy with currently in your life because you've put it off? Touch on all the areas. Give it a moment, pause the video. I want you to write it down. Take a moment to actually sit down with a little piece of paper and write down what areas you've missed out on in the past because you have procrastinated. Let's just say, for instance, travel. You wanted to take all these cool trips, but you don't have your passport, right? So how are you going to do that? You're not at all, because you don't have your passport. So what would be required of you is to get that done so that you can take all the cool trips, and your passport ready, you're ready to get on a plane and go wherever. So that's just one simple thing. That's one small thing. It could be something more along the lines of, I want to start school, or I want to get this degree, or I want to go pass this test and get this certificate, whatever the case is. Your health, I want to go to the gym, whatever. It's going to be very different for everyone. So write down what it is for you that you've been really, and then what's the biggest fear if you don't feel like you don't move forward with it ever. What is your biggest fear? Okay, so what I want you to do, I'm going to start the music, or the background music. It's just a relaxing meditative type music on YouTube in a minute. I'm going to take you through, put you in trance state. And one more thing that I wanted to just talk to you about for a second. Trance is not somebody controlling your mind. It's not what hypnosis is at all. When you're in a trance state, like we all go into it, when you're scrolling on your phone, for example, you're sitting there, you're just kind of scrolling mindlessly, you're in a trance state. When you're in your car, right, and you're heavily thinking about something, maybe you're going through something or whatever, and you really have your mind on that, and all of a sudden you wind up at your exit and you're like, holy crap, how did I get here? There's no You lost time, essentially. That's trance state. So that's all it is. And someone guiding you through it and putting you into that state is no different. No one is controlling anything. You just are in a more relaxed state and you are able to really think these thoughts all the way through. So there you go. So give me just a second. I'm going to turn the music on and we're going to start. I will try to remember to put stop points so that you can go directly to the video and start it. If you'd like to use this over and over, I'm going to send this to a few people. And if you like it, it'll be unlisted. It won't be on my actual channel, but you're welcome to, view it anytime you want. So I will put a timestamp in there that you can go into the body of and click on, and it will take you directly to the meditation, so you don't have to sit through 6 minutes of explanation, okay? So here we go. All right. So I want you to sit back in your chair, on your couch, on your bed, whatever. Try to stay somewhat upright so you don't fall asleep. But I would like you to start by closing your eyes, and we're going to get you nice and relaxed. Get comfortable. So you close your eyes. Go ahead and take a nice, long, deep breath in and hold it. As you breathe out, allow your mind to relax. Take another deep breath in and hold it. And as you breathe out, allow your body to relax. Take another deep breath in and hold it. As you breathe out, relax all the muscles in your entire body. Take one more deep breath and hold it. And as you breathe out, just allow your breathing to return to normal as you go deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. As you're sitting there, listening to my voice, with your eyes closed, breathing in and out of your lungs, your subconscious mind is going to open up to go on a journey. As we go through this journey, you will hear my voice the entire time. And remember, it's important to allow yourself and make yourself feel the feelings I'm about to describe to you. You've been procrastinating on your goals and dreams for far too long. You have been allowing yourself to be controlled by fears and limiting beliefs. The fear of failure, fear of others' opinions, fear of success. You find yourself saying things like, I don't know how, I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. I want you to think about how long you've been procrastinating and allowing yourself to be controlled by fears and limiting beliefs. Think about everything you've missed out on because of it. Think about the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars you've left on the table, and you will never get it back. How have these limiting beliefs affected your relationships? Romantic relationships, friendships, and family relationships. How have these limiting beliefs affected your health? Your mental health, physical health, and emotional health. Constantly feeling stressed out and overwhelmed because you have been allowing yourself to be controlled by fears and limiting beliefs. Feel the pain of your decisions to remain the same. Feel the frustration and anxiety that you feel by continuing to live this way. Now let's come to the present moment in time. I want you to think about everything you're unhappy with in your life because you've been procrastinating for so long. Think about how you're unhappy with finances, the home you live in, being overworked, not having freedom, unhappy with your body, unhappy with your relationships, or anything else that's held you back. You are unhappy with these areas of your life because of your past procrastination. Feel the pain of your decision to remain the same. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the 5-year mark of continuing to allow yourself to be controlled by these fears and limiting beliefs. 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you are, after 5 more years of continuing down the low and easy road. 5 more years of allowing yourself to be controlled by these irrational fears and limiting beliefs. Take a look around at your life. How many tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars you have left on the table that you will never get back? How have your decisions to remain the same affected your relationships? How has this affected your health? Feel the pain, sadness, and frustration of remaining the same. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the 10-year mark of continuing to allow yourself to be controlled by these fears and limiting beliefs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are, after 10 more years of continuing down the low and easy road. 10 more years of allowing yourself to be controlled by these irrational fears and limiting beliefs. 10 more years of not living up to your fullest potential. Look at yourself in the mirror 10 years from today. Although only 10 years have gone by, it looks like 20 years have gone by because of all the stress and anxiety you put yourself through by procrastinating. How have these limiting beliefs affected your relationships? How has this affected your finances? How has this affected your health? Feel the pain of your decision to remain the same. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the last few days of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are, lying in your hospital bed with a few days left to live. You can see the hospital room. You can hear the beeping of the machines. As you lie on your deathbed, you begin to reflect back on your life. You can smell that disgusting hospital smell. The smell of sickness. The smell of sadness. The smell of death. As you're lying in your hospital bed, reflecting back on your life, you think about everything you missed out on because of these irrational fears and limiting beliefs. You think about the financial opportunities you missed out on, the traveling and adventures you never got to experience, the freedom you never had because you were stuck in the same cycle of procrastination over and over again. All the promises you broke to yourself and your loved ones. As you're reflecting back on your life, you now feel a deep sense of pain. You now feel a deep sense of regret because there's nothing you can do about it and it's too late. I want you to imagine that your current self is standing in the hospital room with your future self that took the easy way out. As you're standing in this hospital room, you can see the sadness on your face. You see the look of pain and regret in your eyes. I want you to look at your future self in your eyes. Look deep within your soul. I want you to make a promise to your future self. Make a promise that no matter what, as long as it's legal, moral, ethical, and it aligns with your values, that no matter what, you will not go down this path. Make a promise that you will take action on your goals and dreams. Make that promise right here, right now. In a moment, I'm going to count back from 5 to 1. When I count back to 1, you'll be back in the here and now. Still keeping your eyes closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're back in the here and now, and the good news is none of that has happened yet, and it does not have to. Go ahead and get nice and comfortable. Relax your mind. Relax your body. We're going to relax even deeper. I want you to scan your body for any feelings of fear, anxiety, and limitations. Scan your body for these feelings from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you notice where you're holding on to these feelings of fear, anxiety, and limitation, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold it. As you breathe out, release all the fear, anxiety, and limitation. That's right. I want you to scan your body for any feelings of hurt, sadness, or depression. Scanning your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you notice where you're storing these feelings of hurt, sadness, or depression, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold it. As you breathe out, release the hurt, sadness, and depression. I want you to scan your body for any feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment. Scan your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you notice where you're holding on to these feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold it. As you breathe out, releasing all your anger, frustration, and resentment. Doing one last scan of your body for any feelings of guilt, shame, and regret. Scanning your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you notice where you're holding on to these feelings of guilt, shame, and regret, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold it. As you breathe out, releasing all your guilt, shame, and regret. Now just allow your breathing to return to normal as you go deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. As you're sitting there, listening to my voice, with your eyes closed, breathing in and out of your lungs, your subconscious mind is now open to go on a journey down the path of success. A lot of people think that the best version of themselves is somewhere off in the future. They think, when I make a certain amount of money, that's when I'll be the best version of myself. When I have specific friendships or relationships, that's when I'll be the best version of myself. Whenever I look a certain way or feel a certain way, that's when I'll be the best version of myself. But you can actually be the best version of yourself right here, right now. You can be the best version of yourself who is confident and has courage. You can be the best version of yourself who takes action on your goals and your dreams. You can be the best version of yourself that breaks through all fear and limiting beliefs and creates the life that you want, knowing you are a success. I want you to pretend or imagine that you are that best version of yourself at this very moment. Feel the energy and confidence enveloping your entire body. If you're having any trouble visualizing, that is okay. I want you to imagine you now feel energy and confidence to take action now and follow through on your goals and your dreams. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the 1-year mark when you take action now and follow through on your goals and your dreams. And remember, the most important part is that you feel the feelings that I described to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are. After 1 year of successes, 1 year of keeping your promises and commitments to yourself. What is your life like 1 year from today? How has your decision to take action now and follow through improve every aspect of your life? Imagine 1 year from today making more money than you have ever made in your life. What does this allow you to do? Feel the abundance flowing through you. How has your decision to take action now and follow through improved your relationships, your romantic relationships, family relationships, friendships, the network of people you're surrounded by? Most importantly, your relationship with yourself. How has your decision to take action now and follow through affected your mental health, physical health, and emotional health? Imagine the lifestyle you've created for yourself. Now, feel excited. Now feel motivated. Now feel certain to take action now and follow through on the path of success. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the 5-year mark on the path of success. This time, I want you to amplify the feeling times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are. After 5 years of successes, 5 years of building your dream life, who have you become 5 years from today? Imagine living in your dream home in a beautiful neighborhood, driving the cars that you want, being able to travel wherever and whenever you want. Imagine all of the adventures you're going to have with yourself and your loved ones. How much success have you created for yourself and others? What are your relationships like 5 years from today? Who are the network of people you're surrounded by? Imagine 5 years from today being in the best shape of your life, in mind, in body, and in spirit. Now, feel excited. Now feel motivated. Now feel certain to take action now and follow through on the path of success. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the 10-year mark on the path of success. This time, I want you to amplify the feeling times 100. Really give it all that you've got in this moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are. 10 years of successes, 10 years of abundance in every aspect of your life. Who have you become 10 years from today? How many people's lives have you touched along the way? People you know now and people you haven't even met yet. Imagine all the fun and adventures you've had along the way. Feel the feelings of happiness, love, gratitude, and appreciation. Now I want you to imagine that your current self is standing in the room with your future self, highest, most successful version of yourself, the healthiest version, the wealthiest version, the most confident, loving, and caring version of yourself. As you're standing in this room with your higher self, your authentic self, I want you to notice how you carry yourself, how you walk, how you talk, your facial expressions, body language, the energy, and the aura that you're projecting all around you. Now I want you to ask the future, highest, most successful version of yourself, what do I need to do right now to quickly become this version of myself? I'd like your subconscious mind to download all the learnings, all the ideas, all the behaviors that you are implementing now. Thank your future self for all the insights and learnings. I want you to look at your future self in your eyes. Look deep into your soul. And I want you to make a promise to your higher self. I want you to make a promise that no matter what, as long as it's legal, moral, ethical, and aligns with your values, that no matter what challenges or obstacles come along that way, you will keep going, keep going, keep going. Look at yourself in the eyes and make that promise right here, right now. That's right. Now, I want you to imagine as if your future self is getting closer to you, and they get closer and closer. You feel the energy and confidence emanating from your body. As your higher self gets closer and closer, I want you to imagine that your higher self is stepping into your body. Feel the integration taking place at the deepest level of your being. Feel yourself coming into alignment with your higher self in this very moment. Feel it through every cell, every molecule, every fiber of your being is vibrating at a higher frequency, and you are now your higher self in this very moment. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 up to 5. When I count to 5, your eyes will be open. You'll be fully alert, feeling fantastic in every way. 1, you are now an inspiration to yourself and others. 2, you have a strong sense of certainty and wonderful feelings of looking ahead. 3, feeling and knowing your time here today has been one of the best investments of your life. 4, ready to go out and take action on your goals and your dreams. 5, eyes open, fully alert, feeling fantastic in every way. There you go. Now, I wanted you to remember that as long as it's legal, moral, and ethical, you are going to stay down the path of success, right? And from this point forward, you're going to take action now and follow through on all of your goals and your dreams. Is that right? Now, no matter the challenges and obstacles, you will find a way to overcome them and keep going. Isn't that true? What's today's date? Alright guys, what I want you to do from here on out is I want you for 3 weeks straight, okay? Day 1, I want you to listen to the whole recording. Day 2 through 6, you can listen to only the positive path, and I'll put a timestamp there. Day 7, take a break, but then repeat this cycle for 3 weeks straight, okay? And I want you to do it for 3 weeks because on average it takes about 21 days to create a habit. And yeah, will you stick? Hopefully you will stick to this, as it'll help. And I hope that's helpful, and have a good night. I'm going to bed now. Bye, everybody.